Well, good evening, everyone. We're back. I say I'm back like I've been gone all weekend. I've been streaming since Saturday, but how's everyone doing? So I decided we're gonna start Spook Month a little bit early. I say early, in less than 2 hours, like an hour and a half. It's gonna be October 1st for me, so why not get started? So I've kind of decided at least the way it's gonna work for now is we'll play one spooky game a day. Um, if it ends early, we'll play Minecraft. If or if it takes the whole stream, we'll just continue the whole stream and go into the next day. That's pretty much how I think I'm gonna do it. Of course, the only exceptions are gonna be Sundays because those are the casual days, and I'm not on camera anyway. And there's no point in playing spooky games if I'm not on camera. Mostly, right? I want to kind of see my reactions. So that's going to be the plan, kind of going forward from here. It might change, it might shift. It depends. So we're going to start out with a game called Coma Mortuary. I don't have it selected. I was playing Planet Zoo earlier. There it is. I don't know. It's one of these. Over the years, I've amassed horror games, and a lot of them I've had for a long time because I just never got to them. So I'm trying to sort of get through the list. So we're gonna start with Coma Mortuary. I kind of forgotten everything about it. A lot of it's gonna be the case with a lot of these games as I get up there with them. I've only just installed it, so it might cause some things. Apparently, it was made in Unreal Engine, so I was getting an Epic thing, but I was like, this game is before the Epic launcher, so. It's in windowed mode and kind of loud, so give me a minute to kind of tweak it a bit. 32-bit, DirectX 9. Alright, graphics. Wow. How old is this game that it's defaulting to 1280 by 720? Don't want it windowed. Save that. Does that button even work? Yeah, it does. Okay. Good golly. Okay, that didn't work. Hang on. I'll get to a point where it's not blatantly just loud. The volume control doesn't seem to work. I think I broke it. Okay. It's really heckin' loud. I've actually broken. Okay, that just turns the audio off. Right. We're off to a great start already. My options with this game are exceedingly loud, or no volume at all. This is going good. Can I tweak it this way? For the love of Christ. Okay, there we go. Maybe that'll work. Still loud. Let's see what I'm dealing with here. There we go. So I can kind of tweak it a little bit. That's as quiet as it's going. It's not going any quieter. Except that. Then volume's off. So, guess I'm gonna have to do a bit of a manual. I'm gonna have to go in and do the volume mixer thing. Down a bit. How's that sound? I don't even think that's even doing anything. It doesn't sound like it's getting any quieter. Hang on. It doesn't sound like it's getting any quieter, and I've got the volume on almost nothing. Unless that's not controlling the volume, but it should be. Is that a little bit better? That seems a little bit better, but it tends to want to like jump in. God. Here, maybe we just hang on. I'm swapping back and forth. Maybe we just restart the game. Let me restart it. A lot of these extremely low-budget horror games, you know, kind of just thrown together. Might end up being one of those YouTuber bait games. Right now it seems exceptionally quiet. There's just no controlling it, is there? Alright, well, then, let me know if it ends up too quiet, but I think maybe it should be fine this way, so we'll see how it goes. Looks like I'm getting a bit of screen tearing, but there was no options for that in the graphics, is there? Alright. This is just this weird extra button right here. I think we're in for something special. Well, let's get going. I'm not controlling it right now. That's not me. It looks like they've recorded someone else using the mouse. Alright, we're focusing on that corner. Okay. What kind of zoom is that? It's like they took a screen cap and then
When nothing in life matters, when really important things can pass through you so imperceptibly. I never thought that the most interesting thing in my life could begin with a fall. Deep fall.
Okay, apparently no subtitles. Sorry. Can you hear it? Alright, well, we died. I guess we're going to heaven, maybe? Yeah, it looks like they've, like, recorded someone actually controlling the mouse themselves. Like, that looks like exactly what they've done. Okay, you can't hear it? Alright. Some nasty screen tearing going on. I don't think I can fix that either. flashlight. Yeah, see, now I'm controlling it. This is exactly what the whole cutscene looked like. Okay, I walk super slow, but the mouse is super fast. Alright, hang on. Let me see, was there any option for subtitles? No, none. Okay. Well, here we go. Yes, I guess sorry for the screen tearing. There's no option to fix it, so... And sorry for lack of... Man, the screen tearing is really, really bad.
Falling is not difficult.
Subtitles.
One step and you're flying. Whether you rise or fall is the whim of that most capricious lady, Lady Luck. I thought maybe we became friends after the accident. Or perhaps I was just lying to myself.
Wow, that is just... Look at that. That. Use the nib on my mouse? Yeah, I guess I could. Which one was that? Wait, where is the nib? Oh, there. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. Yeah, the screen tearing is just god-awful. Like, terrible! Look at this! Blech. I assume you guys can see that, or is it just me? Looks like it's showing. Blech. Okay. I can go slow and really slow. Okay. I can interact. Wonderful. God, I don't like panning the camera because it just... The tearing is awful. Control Y mouse inversion? Okay, well, I'm glad they made that a hotkey. Do you have an in-game option to turn on VSync?
Tess's death unsettled me. I didn't know what to do and where to go. We were inseparable friends from back in school. One stormy night, one missing road sign, one chasm, and the result? 2 victims, me and Tess.
Well, I was in the car alone. God, it wouldn't be so bad if it just didn't tear like this. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna look something up because I can't be the only one having problems with this. I'm gonna look up really quick to see if there's a way to fix this, because this is absolutely terrible. Is there a way to, like... Nope, no options for VSync. Nope. Nothing on it. Okay, well, I was looking in the Steam discussions, seeing if there was... Maybe it's the resolution. It did seem to like the 1280. Maybe we try that. Wow, that just totally fucks that screen, doesn't it? Nope. Doesn't even help. Alright. Hang on. It's like... It's jubber to everything on my screens now. Yeah, I guess I could go to the NVIDIA control panel and mess with stuff, but yeah, that's gonna be... kind of rough. Hang on. I'm like fixing. Because it just... it messed everything up on my other screen when I did that. Okay. Put that back. Oh, hey, Dark Omen. So yeah, sorry, we haven't got very far in this game. I'm literally just... Graphically, this game is a mess already. It screen tears out the wazoo, and there's no setting to fix it. So I'm like messing with it right now to see if I can fix it up a little bit. Maybe if I make it windowed. I mean... It actually... Okay, cool, but... Making it windowed did fix the screen tearing. But it's not actually as big as my window. Yeah, I got it on the other screen because I'm flicking between my desktop and other things, so I'll get it sorted here. We do that, and then does that? Nope. If it's full screen, it just tears. Well, we can try to make it. This can't even be the ratio it says it is. I guess it's just gonna have to be like this. You're gonna see the bottom bar. I can't help it. I'm sorry. It's either that or watch the screen just constantly tear. Cause like yeah, now it's better. It's not screen tearing like mad. Basically every time I was just slightly panning to the left or right, the screen would just... It was terrible. I mean, the game did default the windowed, but yeah. This is 1920 by 1080, and yet it's not. It's actually not even that size. So, I guess we're playing in window mode, so I guess it's gonna have to be that way. Now my mouse feels off now, though. Let me kick that back up, then. There we go. Turn the DPI back up on my mouse. Okay. Alright, well, sorry. It's in windowed mode, but it's gonna be about the best quality I can get. Alright. Back to... The lights show the way. Okay, and the game is called Coma Mortuary. All I know is that I think we died in a car crash, and instead of going to heaven, we've, like, fallen into hell or something. I'm not 100% sure. I've been in, like, 2 minutes.
I followed after her because I didn't know another way. This place called me. Here, my life was changed into chaos. I was volatile and needed to explode, and I had to do it. Here.
Yeah, and also, like, nothing seemed to work in the control panel. Like, messing with the volume, it was like, it barely worked at best. I had to go into the sound on my Windows and actually turn it all down. Because it was either super loud or off. And the weird extra buttons going on here. I can walk slowly or extra slow. That's my option so far.
I opened the throttle, speeding through the red lights, through the warning sirens' wail, and the fence that was set up after Tess's death. It was impossible to stop me. The people who were chasing after me wanted to help me, but their wish to save was weaker than my wish to die. And I won. And now, I'm here, in the world of dead.
It's okay, yeah, so we are dead. So I guess his wife died, couldn't handle it, so he's now like killed himself for it. You love that kind of game. They know how the sound should be. Yeah, it's just loud or off. Anyway. It almost feels like one of those YouTuber bait games that they, you know, when YouTubers play horror games just to scream at it. People make a quick buck off of it. Hopefully not.
I am writing this down in case I don't make it out of here. I want to leave something about myself and perhaps to help someone else that may follow and will read it. The knowledge which I'll put in this journal is superficial, but is forbidden, and you can be punished for it by supreme measure here.
Sounds like he's talking like G-Man from Half-Life. Mr. Freeman. So, okay, we're keeping a journal, and I guess that's illegal. What do they do? Try to like, stitch this back together? Emo dude. If he just got there, how does he know he can't have notes? Oh, good question. I mean, like, maybe it's narrating the notes, though. Well, it did show, like, a little cutscene at the very start of, like, I guess we were in, like, a jail cell or something. And then it, like, zoomed in on this journal. Very, like, the way it looked like what cutscene there was actually somebody controlling the mouse. And then it was like, whenever there was another scene, they'd, like, almost, like, screen cap it and just messily zoom in on it. It's crazy. Okay, apparently I turn my flashlight off when I go through doors.
My appearance here is a mystery for me. I came here in a way unlike anybody else. Usually, people sail here on boats. There are dead who died on the earth and reborn in their guise here. Everything is absolutely identical. Sex, age, and other characteristics. But one of the few differences from earthly life is the laws by which a body lives.
So I guess what, most people come here by river Styx, and what, we just like threw ourselves in. Oh yeah, Dark Omen. I saw that. Sorry, I meant to mention that. Yeah, he sent me an early birthday present of Little Nightmares and Vertigo. I think Vertigo is is a VR game. Thank you very much. Yeah, I got. Sorry about that. Dicking around with his games, wow, the flashlight just like suddenly does not carry. This isn't your average everyday darkness. This is advanced darkness. You alright?
The body is inseparably linked with the soul. We don't feel this connection on the earth, but here it is felt immediately, much the same way as our nervous system activates when we feel pain. And it hurts because our souls are not clean. All of the newcomer dead are disfigured by corruption. Their bodies are corrupted as strongly as their souls are sick.
Interesting. That's kind of an interesting perception of it. I just like walk in. Ugh. Excuse me. Sorry. Hey, it's bodies by drowning pool. Ah. Screaming mud. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Yeah, sorry. Excuse me. Coming through. I can walk even slower through this even, maybe. Are these buttons or are they just... Okay, question. Am I in a labyrinth or a maze? Wow, look at the distance I covered. You quit. Yeah, well, that's a dead end. Tell you what, I'm just gonna skirt you guys this time. We're okay. We're okay. Reminded me of that scene from Scary Movies to Tell in the Dark. I mean, obviously I think we should go down that way, but, you know. Hello. The liquid is viscous. Yeah. So, I mean, when people get brought here, are they just like, you know, pre-packaged? There's a jump there. Where's the bow? It's not like I can run. Are they like chasing me or what's going on? Hello guys! What if I just run into them? Apparently I die. Okay. Good to know. Alright, so don't go into the guys. Alright. It's the music just suddenly like kicked on. I can't manually run, so it's like this is as fast as I go. Nope, I won't go that way. This is viscous. We don't want to. Turn right here. Okay. That was the beginning area. Okay, the car blew up. My flashlight is gone. Don't want my flashlight anymore. Yeah, I double died. I guess I was already dead, wasn't I? Okay. I'm kind of like floaty now, almost like I'm a little bit on ice or something. Hello? Someone's been cutting onions. I think that's literally. So far, like, the cutscenes seem very disjointed, and it like just will sometimes, you know, for those instances, take control of the mouse or something. Hello. Yeah, so someone's crying in the background. Get those moon sads out there. Suppose it could also, yeah, it's the onions. Suppose it could also double for, you know, fear as well. Guess we're going downstairs. Again, I don't have a flashlight anymore. Hello? Very drafty down here. Got a bucket of fire there and some Canada Dry. Alright, got ginger ale in case you're sick, apparently. That's actually the logo for Canada Dry. Alright. Can I have a hammer? Okay. cigarettes and bullets. And some cans. Okay. I don't know where I'm going. Product placement, it is hell. It's true. Alright. Well, I can stand on things. Have I, like, missed something? In my inventory. Time is it there? You should be actually see it on the screen there. It's 11:20 p.m. Is that like a break in the window, but yet there's nothing actually? Or is that just something in the window? It's very weird. The fog is like the... sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, this is cleared. Hello? So I mean, yeah, you know, we start Spook Month because it's gonna cross over to October 1st very soon. So you're like just a little over 30 minutes. Heavy smokers and not a very clean one. It's not really how you hide your booze under the floorboards there. I got car keys, baby. I guess that means we can go outside now. Hello? I'm stuck. Hello? Okay. That was sudden. Oh, I guess I'm back in the caves. I guess maybe I was having some kind of weird vision. Yeah, I'm back here. I guess that's after the explosion happened. Alright. We're back.
Upon arriving, the bodies undergo a cleansing process. And after 40 days, the body wakes up. Initially, it does not feel anything. But as soon as the corruption is washed away with a healing liquid, in a few seconds, it becomes a mirror of the inner world. Many people die in these seconds. If they don't, then it is determined if, in their condition, they could withstand surgery or not. If they couldn't, the still living body is thrown down into a bottomless hole. And if they could, the body is operated on and the people are led to where they can save themselves.
Okay, I'm not quite sure I followed that. So I guess, like, they try to purify you, and if you're too, I guess, too far gone or something, they just cast you into a bottomless pit, I guess? Yeah, I couldn't quite follow what he meant by that. So I guess, yeah, it's like some kind of cleansing process, and then I guess then it's maybe up to you to, like... So it's like, it's creating like almost a... You know, in the world of the dead, it's almost... it's still like supernatural, but there's still like, you know, processes, manual processes that have to be done. I guess, maybe. Who are they? I guess the caretakers of the dead or the keepers of the dead? I mean, they say most people come here on boat, which I assume is, you know, the river Styx and, you know, crossing that river. So I guess it's trying to make, like, the realm of the dead an actual, like, place. So you still have your body. It's a place you can somehow reach. But you become, like, hyper aware of your body based on the corruption of your soul. It's a neat narrative, they just need to make it a little bit clearer. A lot of cultures get to the land of the dead by boat. You wonder which one. Maybe it's like, you know, maybe this is the reality of it. All the stories are, you know, the myth, and then this is the reality. You still get here by boat, but then there's reality of it. Something like that. I thought there was going to be like something here. Okay, well there's stairs going up. And then there's down. That looks blocked. Okay, well we're not going down. I guess in the land of the dead, going up's a good thing, right? Because it, like in the cutscene in the beginning, it looked like he was in heaven, but something like spooked him, and he like jumped into this whirlpool that took him down below. So it's like maybe if you're not a good person, then you go into this place, which maybe this is like purgatory. This could maybe actually be like purgatory. You know, you're not in heaven, you're not in hell. This is kind of where you are to decide where your ultimate fate will lie. Perhaps. And nobody's watered these plants. Because if you're corrupted, you got to come down here to like try to get cleansed, try to be purified. And if you can't be, then they cast you down. Okay. Can't seem to cross over that little barrier there. It's not like I can jump. There we go. This is as fast as I can go, by the way. Actually, I'm not doing the sneak thing anymore. Before, when I push shift, you would walk even slower. And now that's not happening. Nope. I guess that's the way I was supposed to go. Books. Is this where all the
Just recently, a man left the earthly world. He woke up, and he is enveloped by mysterious pain. Unfamiliar figures are bent over his head. They washed him, roughly stitched his wounds, and brought him to the library. Instead of rest and sleeping, they put him at the table in front of a book, where the first words were, "Your mind is a flask of poison. To leave or to cleanse, it is your decision." And it was so. Corruption is like a weak-acting poison. It causes tension that doesn't let the body breathe. On the Earth, we are used to the fact that wounds gradually mend and the pain can subside. Here, there is no such process under the corruption's influence. The only wounds which can be healed are the ones that people have received here.
Okay, so like, you can heal if you got hurt here, but the corruption you bring with you can't be healed. So I guess that's like what all the surgery and whatnot is. They're trying to remove that corruption from you. Yeah, I think this must be like purgatory. Okay, we'll go in there in a second. Just want to see what's around. This place is a mess. They don't take care of it. Hello. There's 3 levers. Is that a puzzle? Or do I just pull all 3 levers? I'm guessing they correspond to the doors, so I'm gonna pull... Oh, no. Guess I'm pulling that one. Okay, so I can only pull the one in the direction she's facing. Okay. Guess we're going this way. Weird. I mean, you'd think I could just, like, climb over stuff. Okay, can't pull that lever yet. So now what? There's a lever here. Pull that one again. I guess that turns it. Yeah, after you die, you cannot jump. Not allowed. Okay, that didn't... Oh, I guess I need to, like... Probably... We gotta do, like, the side ones first, probably, right? Walk over this. There's stairs so I can get up there. I can like walk over these books. I can sort of like... Can I like... Oh, don't take fall damage.
Prayers of our religions don't work here. There's no medicinal cure, but the true understanding of their mistakes. It depends on the person, how much he wants to admit that he was wrong and get rid of suffering. Many people have died here halfway to recovering, but the majority goes mad, and only a few people went, being healthy, into the portal of life.
So I like how that specified religions, prayers of our religions. So like just everyone comes here. So if you're too corrupted, you just... If you're far too corrupted, you don't make it at all. If you're kind of seriously corrupted, you don't survive to go further. And then if you're, I guess, reasonably well off, you could make it to the end. It says Portal of Life. So is that like rebirth, or do you just like go to heaven? Okay, well, we got some side doors. It's like a bunkhouse. Dormitories. Look. A lot of books, but I guess in purgatory, what else are you gonna do? Beds actually don't look very comfy. It's just straight up blankets on wood. Yeah, in case you're tired after death. I mean, it makes it sound like that, yeah, a lot of things... Because you still have a body while you're here, so certain things do apply, but then others don't. The game just crashed. Okay. Get to the door, the game crashes. Wonderful.
Prayers of our religions don't work here. There's no medicinal cure, but the true understanding of their mistakes. It depends on the person, how much he wants to admit that he was wrong and get rid of suffering. Many people have died here halfway to recovering, but the majority goes mad, and only a few people went, being healthy, into the portal of life.
It went back to full screen, though. So you can see, like, the screen tearing that's happening. I'll leave it for a bit. It's not too horrific until you get, like, in close quarters. Then it's... We'll see if we can get past this bit. If we can, I'll fix it. You don't see the screen tearing? God, it's, like, horrendous on my side. Anytime I, like, move, screen just warbles. There we go. Hey, you see it. Well, I put it to windowed, but it's not in windowed. I have to, like, do this. And then now it's fairly fine. It doesn't like being in full screen for whatever reason. Alright, well, we got past that crash. Also, it feels like my mouse sensitivity suddenly went down. So we can put it up a little bit. Up the DPI on my mouse a bit. Who's crying? What? Change the D-pad on my mouse? Yeah, I've got a mouse that actually has a switch on it where I can change the DPI on it. And you can add or remove weights to it too. I think my mouse doesn't have my mouse might actually have the weights in it. I can't remember. But yeah, you can like add or remove weights. So it's a gaming mouse, but it's actually just a really good one. Use a trackball so you're limited on what mice you can use. Ah, I see. Man, nobody takes care of their plants around here. It's like a welcome to a dead mall. Oh, there's levers that I cannot pull. Gothic Mall of the Dead. Even they don't make it. Not in this day and age. Not with creepypasta websites. Okay. Well, is there like a lever somewhere? These are marked 1, 2. Okay. I can't actually pull that one. Three, and then a blank one. Oh, what the hell? Sudden shadow. All right. I'm gonna guess that's a 4. Yeah. Do I have numbers here somewhere? Because I can't actually interact with that one. Tells me I can, but can't. Book. You weren't supposed to take it out of the library, guys. Come on. Okay. Is the just lever not working or what? Or did I miss something? Because that's the only lever I can interact with. Like open this door or anything, did it? What are they gonna do? Kill me? I'm taking that book's back. Okay, so... It's literally the only thing I have an option to interact with, and I can't. Oh, there we go. Wow. Talk about, like, having to hit it just right. Well, there was the problem. The tree wasn't getting enough light. That's downstairs. Oh, this is like... That was downstairs. I'm not controlling anything right now. See how it looks like somebody else, if they just recorded someone else doing this? Well, I mean, thanks for not making me walk all the way back. That's good. But I'm not controlling anything right now. They, like, screen recorded this or something. This is hilarious. He likes jumping in. This was the opening scene right here. This spot. Uh-oh, they got a target lock. Hello. It's a party. Phone crashed again. Oh, God. I have no options to save it. I have to... Alright, well, I mean, this was easy. It's just bonk. I mean, I'm glad they numbered them, too, because, I mean, it's not like I could have got it wrong because I can't interact with anything other than these levers. Can I, like, skip this? No. I can't even skip it. We gotta watch it again. And hopefully it doesn't crash. So he like sees the pit and just jumps. Just yeets himself right into the pit. Target lock. Ah. Turn my DPI down. It seems like it's not even consistent with the DPI, because like with each like load bit, the mouse sensitivity changes. Okay, well, I have to walk in the water. I'm not allowed to step up out of the water.
This world is like a trap. There's only one way out, and it is not death. Dying here, the soul becomes a prisoner of this place forever and can never rise again. Millions of ghosts hide in the darkness. Artificial light blinds them, and they fall to the floor. They cling onto it, but cannot touch. Souls are not created for the darkness, but the light would not take them. They are doomed to languish here till the end of time.
I have no control right now. I'm going to like play the flashlight game then. Look, there's a ghost. So apparently the flashlight should like... Oh, no. Okay. A little spooky. Guess we're not going that way. Down this way. Okay. Never heard of a game that did that. What's that? Change the DPI. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, it just seems like the mouse sensitivity's different. Okay, a little bit faster. Okay, I mean, I guess I got all the time in the world, but sure. Here, I'll just go ahead and slip past here. Okay, suddenly... Why? Why would that happen? Oh, because that happens. I'm just really quick. Oh, yeah, and I just like actually naturally run through it. I didn't speed up or nothing. I can't interact with this. Wait, did I like... Did I like move myself back? Did I actually move myself back? I think I did. I did. I think I went backwards. I think. Actually, I don't know. Well, I can only go forward, so... Oh, hey. My feet are dry, finally. It's not fully hell. Waiting for something to indiscriminately kill me. Okay, is it gonna crash? It's like I fully expected to crash between zones. Trust the holes in the wall. like carry this instead. Feels a little better than this dinky flashlight. I mean, I will say one thing. The atmosphere of the game is kind of good. Not much else. I mean, it's kind of a walking simulator, but even then, it's not very... There's not a lot for me to really kind of dig into. You know, there's those couple, like, I guess, interactivity points where I can throw a lever, but I can... You know, it's like, oh, hey, there's 4 levers, but I can only throw them in order. So there's not even really a puzzle element. But I like the atmosphere, and the story seems kind of interesting. What I can actually, you know...
All of this started with the arrival of the body of a certain woman in the mortuary. In this time, angels, comforters, worked over the treatment of people. That is how it was in the old days. It's almost forgotten. And the only reminder of this time is the statues. The spirits of the angels fell every day. Every time people came worse and worse. And when that woman arrived, the tired angels lost their trust in the people and left the mortuary. The woman's body didn't awaken, even after the cleansing bath. It fell apart, and then turned into a rotten mass with broken black bones.
Damn. It's like Kelly Conway down here. No. I guess that's why the place seems very, like, you know, abandoned. Because I was going to say, for Purgatory, where it seems like they're trying to help people, this place seems like it's not been taken care of. I guess it hasn't. Cages down here. Something's moving. Nowhere for me to actually go. Everyone was good and went to heaven. What the hell was that? Can't interact with it again. See, you can get blood from a stone. You just have to throw it hard enough. Okay, I don't know if I'm supposed to walk across or what, but I definitely can't. You'd think I could walk across right there, but... Unless it's a matter of, like... Find the... Okay. If there's anything across from there might not be. me find the pixel. It's hard to tell. Well, something moved when I flicked that lever, so... With the gears, maybe it was upstairs? Just go in one of these. Nope. Like something here move?
This woman isn't well known. She represented all the worst things that people can be. Greed, vanity, cruelty, adultery, sacrilege. But this list is not enough to wake the dead. To wake the dead, it's necessary to kill thousands of innocent people with your own hands. And among these thousands, there also have to be children.
Okay.
Other ghosts avoid her. She keeps them away. And there's no crueler ghost among them than she is. Unfortunately, I had a chance to meet her.
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go meet her. Oh, good dead end. Hi. Hello. Oh, okay. Okay, well. Oh, sounds like this is gonna be fun. She's completely dodgeable. Hello. Hello. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I memorize the path. That's not fun at all. Okay, this is absolutely not fun. This is stupid. Like, I get the music, but there's zero guiding me what I'm supposed to do here. Hello. So I'm just supposed to chance my way through this maze and hope I just find the end. That's not fun at all. Especially somebody like me that has terrible short-term memory. I can't exactly do stuff like this. I can't remember if I've gone a certain direction before. Oh, yeah. See, like this. I've just gone... Oh, hi. I've got bad short-term memory. I can't remember the paths I've gone before. Yeah, that's a dead end. Hi. Go that way. This is a dead end. That's a dead end. You got me. Right. Game, you're not exactly winning me on points here. This is considered negative points. I mean, do I follow the lanterns? Apparently not. Do I go that way? I guess not. Not that way, not that way. Not that way. This way? No. But I've been this way! Okay. Oh, I did it. The music was kind of good. It's a bit jarring for a horror game, but yeah, I fucking hated that. I'm supposed to just chance my way through a labyrinth. There was no cues, because I thought follow the light. The light didn't tell me where to go.
Not all ghosts are dangerous like her, but it is better not to anger them. They become angered easily and are quick to fight back. Their lives are full of grief and hunger for light. But among them, there are harmless, even good ghosts. Good ghosts are strong souls. They say that they will be taken to heaven.
That was awful. Sounds like the breathing is just stuck. Yeah, let's never do that again, because that's... Well, pupper? This is as fast as I can go right now. I mean, the soundtrack's kind of cool. It doesn't always fit, but it's kind of cool. Apparently the angels started putting people in plastic bags.
The world of the dead did not come to be like this quickly, but has been like this for many thousands of years. And it has never been worse than it is now. Orderliness disappeared when the angels left. After them, the mortuarium was watched by their followers, but they also couldn't stay long. They gave up when a worldwide flood struck the earth. Earthly events have created this chaos. For some time, no one had met the boat. They smashed against the rocks or were eaten by inhabitants of the hole, who hunt on the road here due to hunger. After a short time, unknown men who called themselves the Immortal arrived in this world. They enslaved the survivors, and the mortuary became a colony. They continued the work of the angels, comforters, but quite the contrary. Strong people were, through torture and humiliation, turned into weak people, and the damaged soul was sent to Earth. For this purpose, prisons were built by the hands of the enslaved. Each of them could be called Hell.
I think I followed that. Now see, they did that that other little cutscene, and it looked kind of good. And then here they are, just like this weird kind of screen recording of someone playing it. Oh no, they got me. Oh, hello. Yeah, this isn't me. I'm not doing anything. My hands are off. Hi. Don't crash. Otherwise, we'd have to endure that cutscene again. Pupper! Well, this is like the very opening scene. This, like, area and that guy.
My car's explosion was heard in the prisons. The immortals perceived it as a threat of possible escape from these hells, and they began the liquidation of the strongest and most dangerous prisoners. Some were lucky enough to die quickly, but some were not so fortunate.
His car literally crashed into hell then. How does that happen? Okay. That's kind of cool, actually. Oh, I see. It was like a...
I was lucky to escape this fate. But how long do I have to stay here?
Cremating them.
I will be executed unless I can escape from here. There's nothing worse than sitting here day after day, waiting for death. I had better find her if I'm going to change anything.
Yeah, this is where we started. Yeah, I'm not playing right now. My hands are off. Okay, that's an interesting place to end it. That was a cool little thing at the end there. Like, that was actually kind of a cool little thing, but yeah. Well, I think they were planning a sequel to this. I think from what I read, maybe. I'm not sure how long ago that was, but... maybe the sequel's already out. I don't know. So I guess... Okay, so from what I kind of gathered from the story is that he lost his wife, and so he basically killed himself to go after her, I guess, and I guess that's why he's here. But somehow he literally crashed into hell? Or literally crashed into purgatory or wherever? And then I guess at the end he got captured. Downloaded content, free 3D models. So it seems like this was definitely like a... Yeah, look at all the like links, free sounds, and... So this was definitely like maybe a project, or maybe just some people throwing some stuff together. This is definitely a zero budget game. As in they didn't have a budget. I mean, I'll say for what it was, not bad. It was janky, which I'm guessing, you know, this was definitely someone's first game, possibly. Especially with, like, those cutscenes the way they were. Hang on. No, I have zero control. But yeah, so there we go. Coma Mortuary. I like the atmosphere of it. Like, the atmosphere was kind of cool. The story it seemed to be trying to tell was fairly okay. There wasn't a lot of spook in it. That chase was annoying, because again, it's like this whole just run blindly through hallways and dead ends and just flail until you find the exit. I don't like that mechanic at all in any game. Is this like an after scene? Like an epilogue? I guess it is. I think that's our house. No part 2. In the game page, they list a few games that got greenlit, but all of them are random. Okay. So they never continued it. It makes me think, yeah, this was like a project. You know, these were people who had never made a game before, possibly, and they were just making something. I thought I'd heard there was going to be a sequel, but I guess maybe it just never happened. Considering, like, all the sound effects are freebies. It's like our office. Yeah, we only had like one little like weird ghostly flashback scene. It's our basement with Canada Dry in it. And then generic soda. Here's someone getting in a car, I guess. Yeah. So you had the feeling they really didn't know how to animate. So that's why a lot of it was just, you know, mouse capture, that kind of stuff. And like the opening was like still shots. Slightly animated still shots and whatnot. It's an interesting epilogue, but it's, did it just restart? I mean, I will say that part of me was kind of relieved it wasn't like ultra scary, but at the same time, it was like, yeah, it had its good moments, but it just felt like it never really got there. There was that chase, and the chase was like, yeah, it wasn't like the chase at the beginning seemed better, you know, where it was just like, you know, don't go down the wrong hallway. You know, well, you know, they kind of guided you the direction you were supposed to go, because it's like, well, if you saw a ghostly figure, don't go that way. I think this is just looping. You know, the ending is, yeah, okay, it is looping. It's just a loop. Okay. I can't control it either. There's nothing I can do. Oh, there is. I can do that. So it's just looping. It's just looping. Okay, well, there we go. Coma Mortuary. Oh, it was the opening, like... What that was like the opener. It just didn't have the menu pop up. That's what we were sitting there looking at the whole time. I thought that was like the ending. No. That was just like the backdrop to what was supposed to be the menu. Ah, well.